From CNN, I'm Afoma DK with the 5 things you need to know for Friday, March 21st. A federal judge came face-to-face with Justice Department attorneys at a hearing today about a challenge to President Donald Trump's use of a wartime authority to quickly deport hundreds of mostly Venezuelan migrants the administration alleges are gang members to El Salvador last week. Over the weekend, U.S. District Judge James Boasberg temporarily blocked the move and verbally ordered any planes in the air carrying some of those migrants to turn back to the U.S. The Trump administration has refused to reveal the migrants' identities or other evidence against them. Trump said they went through a, quote, strong vetting process, but will be looking into claims that some of those deported were not gang members. Here's CNN's Kara Scannell.
The judge started out by criticizing the Justice Department by saying that in the recent court filings, they have written them with intemperate and disrespectful language that he has never seen before from the United States. He also pressed the Justice Department attorney who was in court over the weekend when the judge issued that order telling them to stop the planes. He asked the attorney if he understood his order and what he meant at the time. The prosecutor said that he did understand it was binding and effective at the time the judge delivered it from the bench. The judge pressed him again, saying so anyone saying anything to the contrary would not be accurate or consistent with this prosecutor's understanding, and he agreed to that.
The judge is yet to rule on Trump's request to wipe away his order blocking the deportations. Israel's defense minister warned Hamas that the country's military will maintain a permanent presence in parts of Gaza unless the hostages in Gaza are released. The shaky ceasefire collapsed 3 days ago when Israel bombarded the enclave. The minister added Hamas will lose more territory if they continue to refuse to release the kidnapped. Last week, Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff suggested extending the first phase of the ceasefire deal through mid-April and release a handful of living hostages held by Hamas. Hamas has insisted on sticking to a timeline that would move both sides into a second phase of the truce, in which Israel would commit to ending the war, but Israel has refused. The National Weather Service has suspended weather balloon launches at 8 sites in the U.S. due to staffing shortages. The cuts will result in reduced forecast accuracy for NWS forecasts and all the private industry forecasts that rely on the agency's data. Earlier this month, hundreds of specialists were laid off from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, including NWS meteorologists and other experts. Meanwhile, a federal judge has blocked the Social Security Administration from giving members of the Department of Government Efficiency access to sensitive agency data. The judge said the administration had failed to show why DOJ's representatives need the broad access to millions of Americans' personal information. But her temporary order allows the DOJ affiliates to access the data that is redacted or anonymized, but only if they receive proper training and are subject to a background check.
3278, stop, 3278, stop with 3278, stop. Cancel takeoff.
That's audio of an air traffic controller speaking to the pilots of a Boeing 737, who the FAA says mistakenly tried to take off from a taxiway at a Florida airport. Taxiways are used by planes to travel between gates and runways, but are not intended for takeoffs or landings. The FAA says the Southwest Airlines flight at Orlando International Airport was heading to Albany, New York. According to flight data tracker Flight Radar 24, the plane's top speed reached about 80 miles per hour before the pilots managed to hit the brakes. Southwest Airlines says the plane stopped safely and that the passengers later flew to Albany on a different plane. Up next, a judge locked and loaded. Hey, welcome back.
Hi, I'm Judge Van Dyke, and welcome to my chambers.
A U.S. appeals court judge posted a YouTube video of himself loading handguns in his chambers. Judge Lawrence Van Dyke dissented an appeals court ruling that upheld California's ban on gun magazines holding more than 10 rounds of ammunition. The court ruled that large-capacity magazines are considered accessories, and therefore not protected by the Second Amendment. In the bizarre video, Van Dyke disassembles various guns in his gown, trying to prove the ruling is arbitrary. That does it for us. Tune in tomorrow for a new episode of 5 Good Things.